you expect to get a product equal to what you paid for.
That was the hope for Utah homeowners frustrated with their pricey investment in a brand new home, and they're not alone. Homes in our state are going up about as fast as builders can manage, but are they being properly inspected?
After dozens of Utahns reached out to us saying their new homes have defects, we discovered a building problem in our state. As KSL investigator Brittany Glass reports, the number of homes vastly outnumbers the people hired to inspect them.
We loved the lot, we loved the amenities and parks, and like new community here was really cool.
Natasha and Logan Williams moved into their new vineyard home in January. It was everything they wanted.
We were super excited about it.
But give it a closer look and
you can really see like how uneven it all is. But across the whole front of the house, it looks like our house has been in an earthquake.
It's far from picture perfect.
This is our third home. We haven't had these kinds of issues where trim is literally just starting to like split away from itself.
They started noticing what would be the most serious of their problems just a few months after moving in.
I just called like 911 and said, hey, my house smells like gas. I'm not sure what to do.
There were a bunch of valves that were supposed to be tightened that were just loose, just leaking. Our HVAC guy came and just said that our house could have exploded. I don't know how that passed inspection.
In Utah, local governments are responsible for making sure all residential and commercial structures built there are safe. That's the job of licensed building inspectors on staff. New homes require at least 8 inspections from start to finish. Everything from the foundation to the insulation should be scrutinized and signed off. Gas lines are looked at during the 4-way inspection, and the Williams home was.
Somebody missed something, and it could have really cost us.
Your life. Yeah.
In that scenario, I'm not sure how it would become loose, but that is unfortunate, yeah.
In just 1 month this summer, Vineyard's building department completed almost 1,100 total inspections. That workload was divided among 3 inspectors and 1 inspector trainee, meaning each of the 4 inspectors did on average about 14 inspections per day that month.
Yeah.
Vineyard's chief building official George Reed acknowledges it's a lot of work.
We've hired personnel, and then we also use contract labor. Really, we've been able to hold a high standard of inspection and keep up with the demand.
Large workloads are the new normal across the state.
In order to maintain the volume of construction that's taking place and the speed that it's taking place, we've got to have more bodies. The alternative to that is just, not do as good of a quality inspection.
George Williams became a licensed building inspector in 2005 and currently serves on the state licensing board for building inspectors. He wrote his thesis on the shortage of building inspectors in Utah and across the country, revealing more than half of licensed inspectors will retire within the next 5 years.
And these are guys with 25, 30 years of experience. There's this lost knowledge that's just kind of piling up out there that we're never going to get back, and that's really concerning to me.
Statewide data shows the past 5 years, the number of building permits issued in Utah has increased more than 8,000. The number of licensed building inspectors increased by only 55. Each year, the gap widens, and inspectors can't keep up. Right now, there are just 330 full-fledged licensed building inspectors to handle the nearly 26,000 permits issued in 2018.
The real problem is the city doesn't have enough staff to, perform all the work that they need to.
And it's been a problem.
The paint started chipping, all right, within literally months after the house was built.
Scott Stapley built his Draper home on the mountain and moved in 2013. Ever since, he says the quality of his home's been a disappointment.
It's been getting tortured. I mean, surprise, in Utah, it snows.
The worst of the damage can be found in the basement.
It's leaking through here. So all this paint has come down. A lot of this has been cleaned up, but it continues to happen.
Stapley says he noticed it soon after his 1-year warranty was up.
I just assumed you build a nice house in a nice private community with, $1 million views, that you would get a house that didn't leak. I mean, if you can't hire quality people, then don't build.
The Williams agree.
You'd rather wait for the right sub to come along and have your house take a little bit longer than to provide a subpar product in the end.
The consequences of scaling up too quickly and building just too many homes too fast is something that I don't know that's been fully considered.
Each of those 8+ inspections can take around 30 minutes to 2 hours, depending.
All right, Brittany, it's obvious that there is so much new construction, but existing home sales are a whole different ballgame.
That's exactly right. To work for a city or municipality, you need to be licensed through the state and certified with the International Code Council. There's a lot involved. But home inspectors, the people you hire to check out an existing home before a sale, they're not licensed in Utah. We dive in and explore how that impacts the industry tomorrow night at 10. It's all part of a new series we're launching here at KSL called KSL Investigates, a building problem. And we want to hear from you, whether you've had issues with new or old construction, flipped homes, or the like. We want to hear your story.
All right, Brittany, thank you. Good to have you with us tonight. Visit KSLinvestigates.com to submit your tip so we can get working for you. You ask, KSL Investigates.